What's up, chat? Welcome. How are you all doing? We're back. We're back on Blightfall, and we are going to... Actually, I can't even remember what we're doing. All I know is I'm stuck in a cave, and I kind of need to get out of said cave, and we were trying to find something in this cave last stream that I can't remember. So, yeah, I can't remember what we were doing. But hey, if I can't remember, then maybe it wasn't that important. I'll just put on some servers that were live, then we'll start. You guys know the drill. What's up, Turbo Hayden? Come on, shouldn't say you gotta lock in. I understand. I probably should be locking in, but like, you know. It is what it is. We ball. Like, I'm literally an F student right now. Yeah. But I'm an inventor, guys. I'm an inventor. Alright, put on one more. There you go. There we go, stream. Yeah, no, I'm sure stream will be fine. Yeah, good luck with locking in. Right. This does not help me at all. Oh, okay. Right, inventory's full. I'm guessing I was thinking head back to base. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna try and like... It's lighter on my screen than it is on the stream. So... It's not that bad. Oh, okay, that's a way up. Kinda. No, this is actually a pretty good way up. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a good sign. Oh, yeah, that's right! This thing exists. Yeah, I am really struggling to think of what we were trying to actually achieve down here last time. I'm guessing copper was a part of it, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Modern miners crafting, for real, Lucky. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. I forgot how much durability this thing has. What's up, Kurt? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Commentary on Blog Gamer Gorilla. That's literally me. The G in Kurtbro G stands for Gorilla. Cops? Cops. Yeah. Oh, is this our exit? It's... Oh! Daylight! That is actually the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Okay, we are out of here. Oh, yeah! It was this thing! I forgot about this. Right, you know what? We're gonna... That was not my... Okay. I've also got hope, because I know... I've got to be careful around my number keys, because I know one of them is the end stream key for Streamlabs. That is globally active all the time, regardless of what window I'm on. So hopefully... Cool, okay, I took that into account as the other side of the keyboard. 100 miners versus Kurt, bro, I'd win. Kurtbro Gorilla. Exactly. I'm Kurtbro Gorilla. Of course I'd win. Right, so we got, yeah, so we've got a dungeon there. Or a node? Oh, we don't have this stuff, right? Oh, that's right now. So let's take the stuff back to base. I'm guessing there's more stuff down there that we just haven't gotten yet. So we're just gonna loot. Maybe we'll find some good stuff. Why is my end stream key a number? Well, it's on the, like, the numpad bit on the right-hand side of my keyboard, so I have to, like, be very intentional with, like, which one I'm pressing. However, A, I can't remember which one it is, and B, modded Minecraft makes use of, like, the whole keyboard most of the time. So, that'd win. No, for real, I'd win, though. I'd win. I'd just lock in and I'd win. Right, back to Bible. Our armor is not looking good. My lord. How do we repair a backpack? I didn't even consider that. How much does the hamburger heal? Like, exactly what we need. Alright, cool. Okay, so... Yeah, we could dump some stuff back. Oh, I forgot how much ore class we have. That is so good. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that okay, I was keeping that and I was keeping that. All this other stuff I don't need on me right now. You have an exam tomorrow? Nice. I have an exam a week on Friday, but my ones are actually the real ones, and I'm scared. I'm gonna be real. For the next few weeks, I think Tuesday streams. I want to get to $2.99 on Hive minigames, and I think it'll just be Kerber G lock-in streams for a bit. Or you can mess around with vibrant visuals, listen to Kerber G. You know what? That second option sounds really good. That second option does sound really good, but I think you might need to lock in. Not saying you should be watching me though. Like I'm taking similar courses. I would be able to help out if needed. I'm just saying. Okay, I think priority number 1 right now is actually get some more armor, because this is ridiculous. And it's not like it hasn't served us well. It's been fine. We've had this set of iron armor for like what, 3 or 4 streams now. It's just I'm a bit concerned how we would repair a backpack. If I had okay, well there's a free iron armor in here. We're gonna steal that. If I had to guess, surely it'd just be something like leather, right? And we do have leather because we have a cow farm, so sneak around. Do I have to do it like this? Can I just like how do I repair this thing? Oh, do I have to like empty it first? Yeah, I'll try emptying it. And see if I can then just like pick it up. Oh, there we go. Alright, now I'm guessing I can just do this. No? Where's our tool station? Oh, I put it in the chest because sorry, that's an old trick I learned with Greg Tech. No, okay. So that didn't help. Alright, we do need to repair ore class. There's a couple of things we need to do. Right, okay. So, repair the ore class pickaxe. Yeah, this is a concern of mine. It's quite worrying, actually. I'm gonna just repair the other bits of my armor. I didn't need to make new bits. I just realised that. I could have just yeah, repaired. Silly me. You're locking in the minutes before. You're fair. It's fine. Greg sausage roll. I agree. Greg sausage roll, kinda heat. There isn't a Greg's near me, so the last time I had a Greg's was when I was in Peterborough. Actually, just banging. They know how to make a sausage roll. I get the hype. Can I put it in an anvil? Oh, okay, it's an anvil. Cool. Nice. Right, that's repaired. We're gonna actually place it down and we're gonna put all the stuff back in. Alright, nice. So that's good. Do we need this on us right now? Because like this has still got a decent amount of durability left. Like 865. Okay. Player revision track. Oh, for real. No, my revision playlist is shocking. I might need to move closer to my to a Greg's. This is a good idea. Right. Okay. We're gonna sleep and then we're gonna head back to that dungeon and see what's dungeoning. Right. So music. Yeah. Alright, cool. I don't know if Lucky's doing good, but you know, let him lock in. Let him do his thing. It's the most foolish stuff I've ever. My revision playlist. To be fair, no, okay. My revision playlist is kind of just like my everything playlist. I don't use a specified revision playlist. I mean, it's not like bad stuff, but it's like it has a range of genres. Let's say that. I think it can range anywhere from like heavy metal to jazz to whatever. Those were and some on YouTube. Nice. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. This was like it. This was the whole thing. And there was just like nothing. So we are going mining, but for what? That's the question. So we were doing the geologist quest line. We were not finding that. Oh, that's right. We were looking for diamonds. Oh, yeah, because we were trying to get the common materials quest done. Bro, don't even remind me. I forgot about the baby zombie incident. Well, we're heading back to the cave, because we've got to reach Y11 somehow. But hey, at least we've got like an actual exit to the cave at some point. So if things do go bad, we can just like leave. Oh, that's right, yeah, because we found this cave called Cave 2. No way! Is that more copper? More copper. Let's go! Oh yeah! Big moment, chat. Huge moment. DT learns fire. It's half common sense and half drawing science for the criteria as well. Yeah, I was talking to some friends who took DT. And they basically said, yeah, the exam is stupid easy, so the grade boundaries are not only high, but they also have to make the grade boundaries for the coursework really high as well, because it's roughly equal in terms of like weighted grades. So the coursework is graded so harshly in DT. Because the exams, you can like, I think one of my friends said he got 90% and still only got an A because the grade boundaries are just that high in the AS. But no, I never chose DT. I know. So it's. No! Oh my god, no! There are some stories from the DT department in my school. So, we had a teacher who just left. He got an offer at a different school. I'm guessing more money and closer to home. So, a lot easier to travel. So we thought, okay, cool. Well, there's now 2 teachers in the... Well, sorry, 3 teachers in the DT block. That's fine. Year 11s, year 13s are leaving soon, so that shouldn't be a problem in like a month. About a week later, actually I don't even think it was a week later, I think it was a few days later. It was just before Easter, both of these things happened within the same like weekend. Walking to school on like Tuesday, one of the other DT teachers has been sacked. Now, we haven't been told the real reason, but it's rumoured that he may or may not have used AI to help with the students' coursework. That's kind of the rumour going around. The DT department's goated. I mean, I wouldn't know my DT department that well. I've never had DT at my school because it was kind of disrupted by COVID. We only really got to do like 2 of the like DT, graphics, textiles, that kind of thing. We only got to do 2 of them, and the 2 I were given were graphics and cooking. So I haven't done a lesson at DT in about 6 years. But yeah, and apparently one of the teachers knows what happened and will tell us at prom, because we technically won't be students anymore, so they're allowed to say what happened. So I've got to wait until prom to get, like, the conclusion to this saga, which isn't for another, like, a month and a half. But it's like, yeah, they were expecting 1 teacher to go and be left with 3. Now 2 teachers are gone, and they've got to teach 5 years with 2 people. I'm pretty sure they've got replacements, but they're like trainees, so they're not like there yet. So yeah, that's really fun for them. You don't get prom? You don't get it as in like you don't do it, or you don't get it as in you don't understand it? Because we get one at the end of year 11 and one at the end of year 13. You don't understand. Oh, it's just like, just kind of like saying bye to your friends, innit? Is actually a DT teacher who's really passionate about photography and done a book about it. Nice! Is it 50 quid to go for a few hours? Yeah, I mean, if you have a good time, then I don't see it as wasted money. I see it as money well spent. So for art qualifications is its own thing. Yeah, because I think, yeah, photography is kind of its own thing. I have a month's worth of... Lucky, I'm so sorry to say this, man, but 50 quid is not a month's worth of food. I can spend a tenner a day at Aldi, no problem, and that's a week. That's not even a full week, that's a school week. That's a few hours. I mean, I see your point. I definitely see your point. But I think just like the experience of prom is just like it is. You're not paying for like the event. You're paying for the experience of going. Oh, shop probably. No, damn right I don't. No, I see. This is the perks of actually having a job. Because like when I go to Aldi with like my friends who aren't employed or like. Have like 3 hours a week working. They're like, oh yeah, I don't have any money. I've got to be careful. I've got to spend like £2. Like, bro, what do you really got to spend? You've got no money. How do you have no money? At like 17, how do you have 0 money? You're not paying for that much. Is he true? You are years compared to years has a 13. It's the complete opposite. Yeah? That hurt. I didn't fall down that far. Oh, we've been down here. This is where we found the mine shaft. How do I get the... There we go. Yeah, mine shafts around here. You know what, let's have another visit to the mine shaft. Why not? Maybe we missed something. I'm totally not coping for the fact that we have yet to find diamonds. Actually, that's a good point. Can we mine diamonds yet? I should probably check before we continue this search. Where is it? No! No, we can't yet. Because these are only mining level hard metal, and I think we need mining level diamond. So, yeah, we actually don't need to do this yet. We're here for, like, no reason. What's the next pickaxe, then? Oh. Oh, yeah. Diamond. No, steel. We need to get a steel pickaxe head, and isn't steel, like, stupid to get? Is there is with terrifying I probably carry for a potential. Yeah, I was gonna say, Lucky. Yeah, no, we have that with a few of the teachers, especially DT. Some of the DT teachers look terrifying, but then like the moment you start speaking to them, like they've got the most they're the chillest person ever. Like no, okay, this happened last week. So we have a DT teacher, right? And basically he's like stereotypical like heavy metal guy. Like if you search up generic heavy metal guy, he'd look like the first 10 results. So you'd think, oh yeah, he's a big scary man, like long beard, long hair, And it's like, yes, he does have a heavy metal band, but that's beside the point. He has the the softest voice imaginable. It's such like a change, because you'd think he'd sound like really deep and scary, but no, he's just kind of just chill. He just walked into the room one day singing Steve's Lava Chicken out of nowhere, and yeah, he's so chill, and we love him. He's like not even a national hero. He's like a legend of the school. Because he's also one of the only people to know what happens to the aforementioned teacher who got fired for potentially using AI. So he's kind of like, we need to protect him so he doesn't, like, the ops don't get to him and silence him or whatever. It's charged sirs. It's more charged sirs. Okay. But yeah, he's chill. Everyone loves him. As you don't act like an idiot. Yeah, I mean, I think, no, yeah, difference is, the guy I'm talking about, he's also just chill. He'll just call you an idiot. He was go, oh, that was a bit stupid, but then he'd just, like, help you fix whatever you messed up. So it's like, he just hangs out. You know when the ice bucket challenge was going around a couple weeks back? Yeah, me and him helped fill the buckets up and just pour water over people who wanted to do the challenge. It was great, fantastic time. Just at school, we weren't meant to do it. We really weren't meant to do it. Apparently, it was like a safeguarding issue. But hey, what are you gonna do? I have 5 days left at that school. What are you gonna do? Like, exclude me? Suspend me? Bro, I won't be there next week. So if you mess with the DC or French teachers, they won't say as much as the school allows. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm very lucky because you kidding me? Can I just not put water down? I'm very lucky because all the teachers I have, -1, I'd say. Actually, not even -1. No, every teacher that teaches me now, it doesn't feel like they're a teacher. It just feels like they're someone who's just older than us and knows more and just can help us with stuff. Because we're at the point in all our lessons where we're doing revision. We haven't covered content since before Easter. So it's kind of just like, oh, go to this room, hang out for an hour. It's so nice. Let's have the most fair way possible. Yeah, no, oh my god. One of our computer science teachers, we have a quotes channel for all the stuff that he said. And it's great. It's great. There was one time I caught an absolute stray for no reason. So if you guys don't know, I'm tall and pretty big. Like, despite like the gym and stuff, I'm still on the heavier side because, you know, we're still on the cut. I have been since 2023. Cut's never finishing. But you know how it is. But it's like, I caught an absolute stray for no reason, where he was like, he said something like, I think someone will swing on their chair, and he was like, oh, the chair is meant to support you if it's on all 4 legs. Actually, no, I could just read you the quote. I'm just gonna read you the quote, because we've got it on a Discord server. Hang on. Yeah, the legs of a chair are positioned in such a way so as to balance the chair so when it's sat upon, it does not collapse or become unstable. Before I say this next bit, I must say, I was not in this conversation at all. But then he just throws in, unless Curtis sits on it. It's like, bro, what was I doing? I caught an absolute stray. I wasn't even in the conversation. And I just get name dropped. Jim, name your weight, height, and max bench press. Weight, I think, is around 90, but don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've actually weighed myself. Height, 6'4". Accurate as of mid-March. So I'm going to say that's still my height. Max bench press is 100 kilos. But I only did bench press once so I can hit the PR. That is my first and only time doing bench press. I do not like it at all. I just feel like if you don't have a spotter, if you're lifting that much, it can become dangerous. Because if I lose grip and that bar goes straight on my neck, what am I doing? What am I going to do? I don't have the strength to lift 100 kilograms like off of me if I failed the rep. So it was 400 kilograms. Yeah. So it's like I don't do bench. I only do exercises I know I'd be able to recover from if I was on my own. On my first try. I'm not, okay, not saying it was like I sat down, did it, got up. Not what I'm saying. But it was within the first couple of sets. I knew I had it in me, so I wanted to hit it. I started with 80, then built myself up over the course of like 2 or 3 sets. It was using 5 meters of gym equipment. Bro, no, go into the gym. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love it. Right. Okay, so we need... What do we need to get a steel ingot? We need... iron. Fine. Manganese. Okay, I don't actually know how to get manganese. I'm guessing it's in the book. Here, manganese, hard metal, so we can get it. Between heights 35 and 50 in the northern areas. No, cat, you ain't able to bench 10 kilograms plus on my first attempt. Lucky, I do just want to say, before I tried this, I had been going to the gym for about 2 years prior. This wasn't like my first time ever walking in and just like doing it. No, that. Oh, well, my plus thing. No, that's not what I'm saying. No. I'm saying my first time doing bench press, not my first time at the gym. No. First time at the gym, I was lucky if I could do like 25 barbell curls, like kilogram barbell curls, like that kind of thing. But now I'm up to 40. What 5 machines do I like most? Top 5, high row with high row plates. That is an absolute banger. Kills your back, but if you get a good set, it is the nicest feeling in the world. I'm repping 125 total, by the way, total. So it's that's what 67? No, 62.5 per hand. How do you speak French? Yeah. Yeah. Bonjour. Yeah. So that's 62 each hand. And then, yeah, I can do that for about 10 reps at the moment. Probably second favorite. I'm a big fan. I'm a very, very big fan of leg press with plates. Once again, I think my PR. It's been a while since I've done it, but that's because my my gym got rid of the machine when they revamped it, so I can't actually do it anymore. But the last time I did it I was doing 215 for 10, I think. Total, once again. not like per side. That'd be ridiculous. This, yeah, in kilograms. So 215 kilograms. Then number 3, I'm a fan of chest press. I'm not that good at chest press. I can only do about 80 for about 7. That was my most recent PR. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I enjoy doing it. Then number 4 would probably be. See, I want to say shoulder press, but I don't actually enjoy shoulder press. It is hell. If I could do something else to train shoulders, I would. Same with triceps. Like I enjoy training triceps, but I don't enjoy the machine. If there were alternatives, I would absolutely take them. Then yeah, so I think number 4, if we're including exercises in general, I think number 4 would probably be barbell curl. I can rep 40 for 10 was my last time, but I reckon I could get a couple 45s. For a restaurant gym you go to and what's my code? So you want me to dox myself? My gym isn't a chain gym. My gym is like a local. It's like a leisure center gym. So I'm not gonna say where I go to the gym. Right, well, we gotta find some manganese. Code. I don't think there is a. I've never been asked for a code. Why is After the Goat Pink Sheep so excited for me to go on this adventure? Bro, do you want to come with me? He wants to come with me, but I don't think he can. I don't think he can go on the beacon. So, never mind. So we want, like, probably the Cold Island. Which is, like, Tundra Cave, I think. Will this work? Toilets were on boot. Yeah. Oh, this works. So it's just between heights 35 and 50. So actually it's surface. Nearly. Not quite surface. Is there a cave entrance I can go into? Yes, there is. Alright, this isn't much of a cave. Oh, but this is, though. Cave divers be like, no, for real. I'm literally a cave diver right now. So we're here for manganese. Platinum? Okay. Dora versus Thomas the Tank Engine. Who wins in the fight? Well, I feel like Thomas the Tank Engine's at a disadvantage because he's confined purely to the rails. But I think if... Yeah, so I think on that case, if Dora was smart about it, Dora wins. But I think if we're talking strictly on track... oh, Thomas the Tank Engine, no question. Ow. Okay. Sludge. Guys, do not go in the sludge. Do not go in the sludge, guys. What the hell, bro? No way, yay. Who would you guys say is, like, the worst cartoon character to fight? As in, like, the hardest? Do you reckon I could be up Dora? Yes, but I feel like that's for a very obvious reason. And, like... Yeah. Do I need to explain myself with that one? She's basically an infant. And I'm a 6'4" guy. Of course I'm gonna win. Just like size alone, I win. Oh, manganese! Let's go, this is what we need! Alright, okay, cool. We need like 3 of these to make the pickaxe. So I can speak to people outside the dimension. Okay, but then I'd call up my good friend Uncle Grandpa. Because he just like... He also uses cartoon logic. He can just like... If he gets like beaten badly, he can just like make a copy of him to pull up a screen and go, sure, glad I wasn't that guy. And then just go about his business without it even like being an issue. So I think really he's solos. Oh, to be fair, Finn and Jake. Bill, you know what? No, Bill Cipher. No, I think Bill Cipher loses. He doesn't have cartoon logic. He has eldritch logic, which is still kind of grounded in reality. So I'm gonna... Is that another abandoned mine shaft? This cave is insane. This again marked as well. Cave 3. Really, he loses. I'm saying it. Maybe a hot take, but I think he loses. I just think he doesn't have it in him. If he can get outsmarted by two, like, what, how old would different Mabel? Like 13? If he can get outsmarted by two 13-year-olds, him going up against someone like as knowledgeable with cartoon logic as like Uncle Grandpa, he's losing. He's losing, no doubt about it. And the only way he's winning is if in the show he wasn't showing his true power. Then he might have a shot. But like going off of how he was in Gravity Falls, he was kind of weak compared to like other kinds of foes like that. Cosmic Deity, yeah, he falls for tricks too easily. Sure, he manipulates other people into tricks, but he just entered Stan's mind for like no good reason, and that was his downfall. He always tries to like find a devious way to trick people, and if you can feed off of that, you beat him easy, no question. I'm talking about no, okay. I'm not saying me. I'm not saying me. I'm talking about, like, if it was a cartoon free-for-all. No, I would lose against Bill Cipher instantly. Me as a normal person. No. Who would go as Uncle Grandpa? Uncle Grandpa solos. Actually, no. Okay, no. What was the big guy? Hector? I think maybe Hector has a shot. Because of just the scale of him. You can't fit him on screen. So his size is undefined. He could be like 500 meters tall. And then he could just stomp Uncle Grandpa. Because then also there's the thing of Hector's also magic. Like his mum's literally a witch in the show. So I think that brings into question, like, do the magical powers kind of cancel out? Because if so, then it's kind of like a 500-foot tall giant versus just a random guy in an RV who has a friend called Pizza Steve. So I feel like it definitely depends on the limits of the magic. Every TikToker versus every YouTuber. YouTubers 100%. I think YouTubers win 100%. How come? What do you think? There isn't really like a... Sure, there is a community for like... I'm going off more of like fitness influencers. Sure, there is a like community of them on TikTok, but you can't fit as much information on TikTok as you can on YouTube. So I think you could probably, like, a lot of the people who like just show off their physique on TikTok aren't natural, which in a strength v strength battle, that's not good. You kind of wanna have strength. Mr. Beast buys TikTok and cancels the fight. I mean, he could do that. That's a good point as well. YouTubers, the top 1% of YouTubers probably have more money than the top, like, 1% of TikTokers. TikTok's are wild, but YouTubers are goofy. I think it'd be an easy, like, I think it'd be an even fight, but I do think YouTubers would win. Man, that was a good haul. We got some manganese. Let's go, chat. Oh, stream dead. Oh, a little bit. Did you guys see that Elon Musk said if Mr. Beast were to do the 100 people versus gorilla fight, he would join? Mr. Beast has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever, and I think he should. Just like, if you know what I mean. You guys see what I'm saying? Dead people. I mean, true. Tug of war? Not where I was going with that, but you know what? Okay. Alright, well, okay, we've got the manganese. We've got what we need. Let's make some steel. Let's go, guys. See you with a boulder faster. Nah, boring. I wanna fight to the death. But you know I don't. No, I don't. Guys, we love everyone. We love everybody. Keep the peace, chat. Keep the peace. You know how it is. Okay, so I need some iron, which I've got in my inventory. Great, I'm 3 steps ahead. Yes. Wait, computer science exam. Oh, okay, okay. I can help you with this. Right, Lucky. What do you need to know? What? Okay, first of all, what paper is it? And what's on the paper? It's already okay, you know, fine. You know, it isn't a person. True. I think I might need to do this twice. Unless I'm tripping. It's gonna be 1... So I guess it'd be 144. I think I need to AA. So I'm gonna put this in one more time, just in case. If not, we have enough for a sword as well, and you know, I'll take a repairable sword. Just think, we'll actually be able to mine diamonds after this. Okay, so we've got... Oh, that's right. I forgot it gives extra. So we'll get 2 out of this anyway. What's on the paper? It's... Oh no! Oh no! Lucky, you're on OCR as well? Oh, brother! Oh, wait. Computing systems. So that's paper 1. A-level or GCSE? You got 4? Okay, you know what? Fine. 4 molten steel. I'll take it. I only need 1. But Blightfall is so blessed. I've been playing so much Greg Tech New Horizons, right? That would have given me like a 1/4 of an ingot. GCSE. Alright, okay. So hopefully they don't do what they did in my year, which is give you the, give you A-level content on the GCSE paper in paper 2. That was ridiculous. Guys, we've got steel. Let's go. Let's go. Big moment for the chat. Let's get some W's. Big W's. Huge, monumental W's. Let's get them. Now. Okay? W. Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what are you saying what to? Yeah, Lucky, they had to issue a formal apology, because they put A-level content on the GCSE paper. I think it was they started doing stuff with linkers and loaders in my paper. This was 2023, paper 2. And linkers and loaders are like halfway through A-level. You don't get taught them until the 2nd year of A-level. So we weren't meant to know them at all. But OCR was just like, yeah, we'll put them on the paper, why not? And yeah, they had to issue a formal apology, because obviously no one knew what the hell they were doing. But no, okay. If we're being for real, revise. If you've got it tomorrow, good luck. It's a lot of content. Do a couple past papers, make sure you're familiar with everything, skim your notes, make sure it's tomorrow. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Do this tonight, okay? Do this tonight. During stream, after stream, right now, whenever. Do it whenever you can. Do a past paper to see where you're at. Go through your notes to make sure you've got everything. And I think a lot of people don't realise this. Have a good night's sleep. You also... I forgot. I forgot GCSEs have 2 in a day. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, see, I've been blessed with my timetable for my A-levels. I've got an exam on the 23rd of May, then nothing until the 5th of June. I have a week where I've got nothing and I'm chilling. Right, so, talking from experience, I found revising for English Lit isn't that easy. It's not, like, not as in, like, it's a difficult subject, but as in, you can't really revise a book. It's kind of a weird one. So my advice in that case would be just don't revise. Make sure you can write stuff, obviously. But really, GCSE Lit, you should be able to do most things on, like, just on your own. Just, like, common sense. If you've been paying attention in class. That's the big one. If you've been paying attention in class, you should be fine. If not, start praying. Also, how I'll get back to it in a sec, but I need to say this bit for the eventual video this will turn into. Steel pickaxe obtained. Let's go. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I had a couple of double days, but I tried to put them out of my memory. Yeah, my advice, yeah, get a good night's sleep, eat a good meal. People underestimate the power of a good sleep, but you gotta remember that's kind of like you rest your brain. Your brain's a muscle. If you work your brain too much, it'll just, like, if you train, let's say you train it to failure. Let's use some gym terms. You train it to failure. It's gonna take so much longer to recover if you keep trying to do stuff with it once it's been trained to failure. So what you need to do is, let's say you've had like a 6-hour revision session. This is hypothetical. For you, maybe. For me, no. God, some of my revision days have been brutal. But yeah, let's say you had a 6-hour revision day. Your brain is knackered, exhausted. So what you gotta do is accept that fact and just rest your brain. If you don't want to sleep, do something that's not revision. Just, like, try and relax yourself. Because if you keep stressing about it and keep overthinking, you're going to start doubting. You're going to start second-guessing. And then that's where the issues come in. Because a little bit of stress is good. Don't get me wrong. A little bit of stress is fine. That means you care. That means you want to do well. But having, like, panic attacks and just, like, crying, no, that's not healthy. If you get to that stage, just sleep. Just take your mind off of it. Accept the fact it's happening and just move on. Because worrying about it is not going to get you anywhere. You can't stop time. You just got to work with what you've got. It was always, it was good brain suit equals smart. No. Ask a question like, bro, so you don't understand. Right, Lucky, if it's gone to that point, that's quite a fundamental issue that I don't think you'd be able to fix in a night, and I apologise for that, but I can't help you there. Why can't you listen to music in the exam? Good shout. I'd love to be able to listen to music in the exam, but I feel like they wouldn't like that. The stream just died. Hang on, sorry, stream buffering. I'm not getting any drop frames. What's going on? Hello? Hello, hello? Is stream okay? I can't tell. Hello? Everything okay? Sorry, my stream doesn't want to stream. I'm not getting drop frames, which is confusing me. And it says... no, it's not lying. Stream quality is good, apparently. Well, it's obviously not, because... It's breaking. Right, it just had a black screen. And the buffering may have stopped. Yeah, I think that might have been a YouTube thing. Because Streamlabs was fine. My playback was buffering. YouTube said excellent connection, but was also buffering. So I feel like that might have been a YouTube thing. Sorry about that. That was out of my control. Where were we? Also, how you doing, Rafe? Welcome to the stream. I did see you join, but I didn't want to say anything in case you didn't hear it. Probably, yeah, you probably can't listen to music in the exam because you could easily hide answers in the exam. So I get why they let that they have that rule. That does make perfect sense to me. But yeah, just to get a live orchestra in the exam hall. That'd be so peak. That'd be so fire. I'd love that. I'm just thinking. We've got 3 ingots to play around with. Should we craft anything else, or? No, it's just not any here. Noise. Oh yeah. Oh, big time. Big time. I'd get very distracted if I was allowed to have music, because I'd be thinking, oh, yeah, I just want to listen to this song, and then yeah, no, I can definitely see how that'd be a problem. Only recall with no noise. I mean, that's the pressure of the exam. You got to kind of lock in and know these things. You know, I don't think we need to make anything out of steel right now. I think we're good. Which is something I thought I'd never say, but whatever. We're moving up in the world. Let's go. And also, we can now mine diamonds. That's like the whole reason we're here. And we can mine platinum. And we do have a bit with platinum. So let's go mine the platinum. No, Lucky, I do get what you mean. Yeah. But I think I missed it a little bit more. Sentence structures for lit. Jekyll and Hyde, Macbeth, Inspector Calls. Right, I can help with Macbeth and Inspector Calls, but I can't help with Jekyll and Hyde because in our school we did Christmas Carol. So, English lit. My year 11 English teacher taught me something very valuable about writing something called a thesis statement. Now, this was a great thing that I am so glad I knew going into the exam. So basically, he said that generally speaking, an examiner will decide your mark and your grade within the first 7 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. 7 as in like the number after 6 seconds after after reading it for 7 seconds. So you want to catch their attention. You want to show your best work in those potential 7 seconds, which he used. He found that worked with something called a thesis statement. Now, this is just a short paragraph, about 3 or 4 lines, that outlines what you're gonna say in this essay. It outlines you got like, oh, I can't remember exactly now, but it's like you've got to say something about like, oh, the author does this in this book, in this way. Say whether you agree with it or not. Kinda. I think it's been, please remember, it's been like 2.5 years since I've even thought about this, so do not take this word for word. It may vary, but the general idea is say what you're gonna do in that essay, in that thesis statement, but you've got to say it in a way that makes it seem like you are a grade 9 student. And if you do that, you are much more likely to get a good mark, because the examiner is going into your essay. It's basically utilizing confirmation bias, just without using confirmation bias. So the examiner goes into the rest of your essay with the idea in mind that you are this grade, and you want to make that to be as high as possible, and you're more likely to get it. Anyway, once again, another thing for the video: platinum. We can actually mine this thing now. Oh, look at it go! Beautiful. Platinum obtained. Alright, cool. Alright, as I was saying. Yeah. Yeah, so thesis statement would probably be a good idea for English Lit, and then for the Jet Black. Platinum ore! Yeah, I'm literally Jet Black, guys. Yeah, and then I'd probably go with petal paragraphs. Although I think other schools may use something like PEE or PEAL. We use petal, which is point, evidence, technique, analysis, link. So you got your point, your evidence, then the technique they used. So, like, for example, if you're analysing something that's a metaphor, you'd say, oh yeah, the author uses a metaphor here. That'd be your technique. And another thing that is, that shows that you got a higher level of understanding is don't just say, oh yeah, oh, the evidence for this is. No. Use something called embedded quotes, which is, hang on, fruitful lines, intro, plan for paragraphs, state, agree, disagree, refer to question. Yeah, that's cool, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the petal paragraphs. Yeah. Oh my god! Diamond! Oh, guys, we got the diamond, Oh, it's done. The grind is over. Common materials found. It's done. Let's go. I haven't picked up gold ore. Oh my god, okay. My moment's been ruined, guys. Anyway, diamond found. Back to what I was saying, yeah. So do something called embedding the quotes instead of just like saying, "Oh yeah, this happened here." No, if you've got a point with some quotes, say like, "Oh yeah, character said quote," and then put the quote in reference to whatever. Do it that way instead, and that just shows you'll get, I think, it's not spag marks. You'll get more like formatting marks, I think. No gold, single U. Single U. Just you. What's that? No, it's yellow, right? Okay. Yeah, you guys, you... But that'd be my advice, but it's been a while since I've done English Lit, so I might not be the best person to ask. That's more copper. We're actually getting blessed with copper now. I thought that fell into the lava for a sec. I was about to get devastated. Wouldn't a V make more sense? Yeah, that's what I'd say. I thought a V would make more sense in that context, but you know, whatever. Computer science, you just gotta kind of lock in now. If you don't know something now, it's gonna be very difficult to learn. So just pray. Yeah, if you have a religion, pray to your God. If you don't, find one and pray. Because if it was anything like my computer science exam, OCR is going to mess it up in such a way that you're going to have A-level content on there, so have fun! Let's try to offer a code for a character. So that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I think I did alright in English Lit. I got a 6. But that's because I think the grade boundaries are high, because our question... Well, our main question for paper 1 was describe how Macbeth is shown to be a tragic hero, which 32 mark question for basically just say what happens in Macbeth. And it's like, okay, man, I can do that. But because everyone was thinking that, the grade boundaries were just ridiculous. What is the difference between bitrate and sample rate? It's gonna sound really embarrassing. I don't know, man. Oh, yes I do. So sample rate is basically you've got, let's say you've got a piece of music. You can think of it almost as frame rate. So you know how, let's take Minecraft for example. I'm sitting at like a comfortable 120 FPS, which means I'm getting shown 120 different frames a second. So you could say that my sample rate is 120 because I'm getting 120 different things per second. Now my bit rate is the quality of said sample. So the bit rate is where you've got, let's say you've got a sample rate of 100. Now if each of those samples is only like a kilobyte, then your bitrate is 100 kilobytes. Because you're getting 100 kilobytes per second. Now let's say you had... Hang on, no, that's not right. Yeah, sample is about bit is quality. We don't need to know that for A-levels, so I've just kind of given up on knowing that. Wait, I found gold. Give me a second, guys. Video in a moment. I found the gold, guys. There we go. It's done. We found the common materials. It's over. Oh no. Okay. It's not over, guys. Alright, anyway. Back to the game. Back to the game. Yeah, samples amount bit is quality. We don't do audio processing for A-level, so I haven't had to think about that in a while. Alright, I need to get out of here, please. Iron. Yes, I'll take you. So as we said. Yeah. I should have never tried to give an example. Is it about poems or books or neither? If I remember correctly, Lit Paper 1 was about... It was about your Shakespeare work and the poems. I think. And then paper 2 is your 18th century text and your modern text. But do not quote me on that, as please do remember, it's been about 2 years since I've taken my GCSEs. So either things might have changed or I might be wrong. Can I help you with poem? I can help with poems, sure. I think I have my poetry book somewhere from when I did GCSE. Go through my 3 PB to 23 seconds. Oh my goodness. How are we doing now? Welcome to the stream. 23 seconds to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Insane. Go get... Okay, fine. Are we just doing a Kerbo G revision session for something I don't even do anymore? Fine, give me a sec. If it's anywhere, it'll be in this wardrobe. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. Found it. It's literally right there. That just shows how often I clear my wardrobe out. That it was the first thing I saw. Right, okay, so... Currently wardrobe review, we're not going in that wardrobe. So are you doing power and conflict, or are you doing love and relationships? God, I forgot how peak some of this stuff is. Oh, you're doing power. You're doing the good ones then. You're doing power and conflict. So my 2 poems for power and conflict were Ozymandias and London. Oh, that's right. Unseen Poetry's in one of them. I think Unseen Poetry is Lit 1. So you've got that to look forward to as well. Although, I don't know, what do you mean? Are we going through every single one of them? There are 14 poems. In love and relationship, it wasn't too bad at least. Oh no, I'm not saying love and relationships is bad. I'm just saying power and conflict was so peak of the unseen. Oh right, so my unseen was kind of brutal. So how you do it is you pick one of the poems that you've studied against the poem that they've given you. Nice. I mean, there's a lot of them. It'd be kind of like the just like quick notes version. I wouldn't. All right. So we do it for mysterious reasons. Just mysterious reasons why you didn't do half of an English course. You know. I respect it. I respect it. How about this, Lucky? Just to save like time, if you tell me the ones you want to go over, I'll have a quick look at my notes for them. Where did my water go? Did it just like kill my water? I just put water down. And apparently I didn't, and now the water's gone. Did I just get robbed? I think I just got robbed, guys. Big water is robbing me. Ozymandias and Kamikaze. Okay, Kamikaze we only spent a few lessons on, but Ozymandias is so peak. I think I can probably remember most of that poem off the top of my head. Your headaches are probably like the special and bottom set. They enjoy English literature, so let me find potential opportunities. Yeah. So Ozymandias. Poem, you got your traveller from an antique land. Bro, antique land is such a hard line. I love it. So yeah. So the first thing you can notice from line 1 is because it says I met a traveller from an antique land. This is showing how old it is. That not only are we dissociating ourselves from the place, we're dissociating ourselves from the time. Because we aren't the person going there. We're the person meeting someone who's been there, but went there. Well, we can assume it was a while ago from the fact that it's called an antique land. So it could have been, yeah, couple years, couple hundred years. Maybe traveller from an antique land is a metaphor for a history book or something, saying of something that used to be there but no longer is. We're halfway through to get love poems, where it's pulled from us. Aww. Yeah, so maybe it was metaphorical to mean just like a history book of somewhere, because it's, you know how they like there's the 7 wonders of the ancient world and the only one still standing are the pyramids of Giza. Maybe this was a similar thing like that. And then, yeah, so this traveller says there's 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone in the desert. Draw a new cube to fulfill your addiction over consumption. Nice. So, once again, we can also look at, you know, I'm going to need my notes for this. Let me have a look. So, yeah. So 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. I didn't write anything for that line. Don't ask me why I didn't. How do you contrast them to the other poem? Unfortunately, I would not be able to tell you that until the poems are given. Unless you do mean Ozymandias and Kamikaze. If so, I have no idea. It's been a while since I've even looked at Kamikaze. Did I even write anything for okay, I didn't even do anything for Kamikaze. Oh, actually, no, I did a bit. I did a bit for Kamikaze. Not enough where I could give a comparison. Is it war photographer? Oh, I can do war photographer big time. Actually, could I? No, I don't know if I'd be able to compare them. Once again, I got very lucky with my comparisons, where it was London and Ozymandias. The two most easily comparable ones were the ones on my exam. I got so lucky with English lit. It was, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. But no, I think it's difficult asking someone else for English notes. Because, yeah, it's like, people will have different interpretations of the poem. You know, Lucky, how about this instead? I will, after the stream, I'll DM you my notes from English Lit, and you can go over them. So it's gonna take a while to go through all of them. So, yeah, I'll just send pictures of them instead. You're a fast reader. Alright, nice. Okay, what have we got left to do? What are we doing now on the game? Well, we can mine a lot more now because we've got the right mining level. We're mining level 4 now, so we can mine up to diamond. So we've got a lot more open to us than we did at the start of the stream. English, computer science, day 1. You pick triple science, computer science, and DT. Nice. Wait, did you only pick 3? I swear you can pick 4. Only 3? Damn, okay. Yeah, because I picked 4. I did German, music, triple science, and computer science. Virgin R. Oh, do you have other mandatory ones? Because yeah, yeah, we did not have to do RS. RS was optional past year 9. That makes sense, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot. GCSE has calculator and non-calculator. I'm so used to A level now because it's like you just have calculator exams, and then stats and mech. We do not talk about stats and mech. Jesus Christ. We do not talk about that one bit. Shapes, you're cooked. No, it's alright. You don't get shapes or lines. To be fair, I struggled with lines at GCSE. But I can help you with maths because I'm doing maths A level. So actually, Arthur Kirk can help you with maths as well because he's also doing maths A level. It's triangle and square. That's it. Yeah. No, I have a very, very particular memory. It's not even a memory. There's a picture of it. Years ago when I did GCSEs, it was about February, so it was like just after second set of mocks. I put so this is back when I still used B-Reel quite a lot. I posted a B-Reel with the caption "Help," and it was me looking very upset over the general formula for an area of a triangle, which, if you don't know, is half AB sine C. So I was crashing out over, like, the most easy equation ever. I find that really funny. Because it's like, why was I crashing out at that? That was, like, it's so easy, bro. You don't get any shapes of circle, but I think about angles. To be fair, angles are stupid. I'm 2 years into an A-level course. I still couldn't tell you what a corresponding angle is. So don't worry about that. They don't, past the point, they don't ask you about angles. Hexadecimal. Oh, so learning hexadecimal was tough when you first did it. Yeah, I know, I get it, I understand. Right, I have an idea. So you guys know how we've kind of low-key, just kind of made 5 million technological advancements in about 10 seconds, and now we're at 4 mining tiers. Mining isn't that bad, so I'm thinking we try this line to get ethereal blooms instead. The farmer, that does not say pharmacist, that says paranormalist. Okay. You sure? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Jesse, we need to cook. Fair enough. Oh, do we have to do this? Okay. I guess we're making a binding cast and a shovel head cast. Yeah, you're not close enough. Welcome back, welcome back, Bryan Cranston. Nice. I'm not even kidding. I took Blightfall for granted. Honestly, I keep banging on about this, but I've been playing GregTech New Horizons. This mod pack is an absolute walk in the park compared to GregTech. Like, GregTech is so stupid in so many ways. This is just such a breath of fresh air compared to it. And I took it for granted, man. I so took it for granted. This is so nice to be able to actually play the game without running out of resources again. This is a banger, and I know you know bangers. Alright, cool. We're in good hands then. Okay, so I need a binding and was it a tool rod cast? Shovel head cast. Okay, I guess we're making a shovel head cast. Alright. Yeah, this is so broken. Is it 288 or 144? Oh, okay, it's 288. Oh no, that's what we've done. Alright, cool. Now, I'm so glad ChatGPT wasn't around for like my GCSEs. I would have cheated so bad, bro. Just low key. Alright, mission outlook. Oh, I have actually got to make iron tools. Okay, guess we're making iron tools. So I need 1. What does it actually need? 2, 3, 4. That's 4. So I need. Oh no, it's 3. Okay, I need 3 iron in there. That's a good point. You know how like Neuralink was going to be a thing? What would happen to exams if Neuralink became very commonplace with like children? Like, surely they wouldn't be able to do exams anymore because everyone would just get 100%. Oh, we need to find more fuel. We need to find more lava. They put EMP! You know what? No, that's a shout. That's a shout. I see where you're coming from with that. But I feel like there might be some issues with that. What? Wait. Oh, okay. I did not know that. If you hold down W, it's the same as holding down Shift. For asking questions. Yeah, it'd have to be. It'd have to be more like logic-based, rather than, like, recital-based. You've returned. Welcome back, Kurt. The capture on the test. That's a shout, you know. Uh-oh. Sorry. Right. Okay, this is gonna take some explaining. Basically, about 3 years ago, when I took German GCSE, we all had to sign up to this website called Memrise, okay, with our school email, and every day without fail since then, I've gotten an email from like their marketing team saying, "Oh yeah, discount on your offer." To like buy membership for it. I just got an email that just says final hours, your lifetime offer from them, and I didn't see who it was from. I got so scared because what do you mean final hours for my lifetime offer? Okay. I have a new iron pick, but they've decided to throw in a shovel head as well. I see how it is. I mean, we need a shovel more than we need a pickaxe, so we're gonna get a shovel instead. Virgie so the messes up the capture. Yeah, final hours. I'm just thinking. You know how we need lava, right? You know how we got a volcano unlocked? Why don't we just grab lava from the volcano? Oh, it's a soul sand, okay. So you sign up for your school email. Fair. I mean, I only did it because like we were forced to. I never used that website again after that one lesson that we needed it for. Guys, I've got 8 buckets of lava in my inventory. Am I Steve's lava chicken? La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. So they used ones. Oh, for real, for real. I low-key feel bad for my, my middle school, who was on, like, a 5-year subscription plan to, Microsoft Office. And they kind of, like, renewed it before, like, the release of Google Docs. And, like, the Google set of that kind of thing. So they just paid, like, 500 quid per computer. All for it to just, like, be completely irrelevant 3 years later. And I just feel so bad for them because they didn't have that much money. They did not have that much money to start with. It's like, bro, that must have cost, like, absolute, like, ridiculous money. Just use Microsoft 365. Yeah, we don't anymore. But to be fair, it's gotten to a point now, we don't need to. We all use our own laptops. I've not used a school computer for, like, actual work since about November 2023, and that's purely because it was back when the tech class had the fan issues, so I didn't really want to just have a fan blaring for 2 hours and just like make everyone else really annoyed, so I just decided to not bring it in. Then the battery blew up, so it didn't even matter. Yeah, wasted 60 quid fixing a fan for it to blow up a week later. Of the things on the school computers who never touched. Oh, for real, for real. Destroying Chromebooks on school laptops. I have seen that. And it's all because of that one guy who said, oh yeah, F students, they're the inventors. Like, I love that guy. But ironically, I thought he was saying that ironically. I've seen his Instagram now. No, he was kind of being dead serious. Oh, we can make that. That's stupid easy. Okay. Yeah, it's a new trend. It's like, I feel like it's a spiritual successor to Devious Lick. That's the best way I can describe it. I feel like it's a spiritual successor to that. Also, we can do this. We do have a thaumium ingot, so there we go. Sample thaumium complete. Still stuck. No, for real. It's actually terrifying what, like, the new gens are doing. Because I wouldn't, if I was like that age, you would not catch me blowing up never mind, actually, you know what? No, you know what? You would catch me, but not because I wanted to. My incident with having a laptop blow up was completely not my fault. The battery just decided to just expand. Yeah, I had TikTok for about half an hour back in 2018, uninstalled it and never touched it again, and I'm so glad I didn't. To be fair, I use so much Instagram Reels, I might as well be on TikTok. Have I seriously not got any wool? I need one bit of wool, and I don't have any. Yeah, no, I don't have any. Do it for 12 months to stalk someone. Okay. Alright, cool. I don't have any wool. Guess we're finding a sheep. I also need tin, and I have tin somewhere because I have the quest done. I know I didn't spend it, so I keep forgetting this is a thing I can just do. You know what, Kurt? I think that might make it a bit worse, buddy. Wait, didn't we have more storage somewhere down, like, here? No. Where did I get that idea from? I'm actually tripping. Oh my god, I can't... I'm not being stupid, right? I have the quest complete. We have tin somewhere. If I need help to find someone. And the first thing. No, that's steel and iron. So you got iron, there's some iron ingots. Where is it? That's platinum. Tin ore. I swear I had some. I'm actually tripping. You know what? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm lying. If I had tin, what would I have used it for? Because, you know, I kind of needed them. I needed tin. But look, it's done. Tin ore has been obtained somewhere. Tin can. Oh, good shout. You know, we'll find it again one day. It's fine. It is what it is. Right. Let me see. What else can we do? Oh, we could go mining again. Yo, we've been having some really good luck with mining. I think let's just go mining. So... Adamantine. Sure. We can find that. I'm guessing it's gonna be up here. Is it even further? Okay, right. It's a bit further out than I thought. Orichalcum. There's there's no one. Okay, that is good. You know what? That's a good shout. That's a good shout. Oh, Orichalcum's blocked as well. Maybe cobalt. No, we can't get that yet. I think Ardite is our next one to get, because I know you can make a pickaxe out of Ardite. Yeah, with Ardite and Cobalt you can make Manulin, which is... Oh, this is giving me flashbacks to Enigmatica, but you know what? Whatever. So we need Cobalt and Ardite. But we can't get Cobalt yet. We can only get Ardite. And it's on the Western Islands. Between 46 and 61. Right, you know what? At least it's kind of upwards. So it's kind of exposed. My most popular series. My most popular series, yes. To be fair, no. Okay, if we ignore the series happening and just look at the 100 days. 100 days did pretty good for, like, the time of the channel. It's like 200 views. Which is not bad at all. What are you so confused about, Lucky? Right, there are evil people here. Yeah, Lucky's so confused. Evil people. Yes, evil people. They're in the trees. Oh, one of them spotted me. Right, okay. Oh no, evil cats! It's getting closer. Alright, let's try the other island, because this one's pretty... I don't think there's any cave entrances here. It doesn't look like it. So, yeah, we'll head down to... I think I see one there-ish. So, yeah, we'll try and head down to this island. That's just normal cats. True, true. Evil cats who are hats made of rats. That is a bar. That's a bar. But yeah, going back to the thing of Kurt Brogy's study streams, I think what we're going to do starting Tuesday is we're going to shelve the Hive streams because I need to lock in. I've got to set my priorities straight. But remember, this isn't forever. This is for like 3 weeks, and then we'll be back to. In fact, we'll be back to even more than normal. Kurt Brogy, as you know it, will be back. You have a first maths exam Wednesday. Oh, study stream. Nah, study stream's a good thing. We gotta lock in. We've got to be prepared for the exams. We're gonna do a study stream. Because my god, I need to lock in on physics. Is this a cave entrance or was I lying? It's sludge. Great. We need study stream. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We need a study stream. Tuesday going to cinema, Wednesday pure maths. Yo, pure maths isn't that bad. You'll be fine. He was thinking about it. So, Kurt, Fleming's Law. Fleming's Law. Oh, Wait, are we... Fleming doesn't have a law. Are we talking about the Fleming's left-hand rule? That's a rule, not a law. I just want to make that very clear. A law, in physics terms, is something different. Left-hand rule is like a rule of thumb, literally. So, yeah. Fleming's left-hand rule is if you go like that, that'll be your force, that'll be your direction of magnetic field, and that'll be your current, your direction of current. So if you know, let's say you know the force, if your force is going up, you know that your magnetic field is going to be going that way, and your current is going to be going that way. Let's say you know your current is going that way, so let's say it's going that way. You can say that your force is going down, and your magnetic field is going to the right. That's kind of how you use it. Who called it that? Some stupid guy, probably. Newton's first law is an object in motion will stay in motion unless another force is acted upon it. Screw you, John Thumb. That's what I'm saying. I am anti John Thumb. Hashtag not my thumb. Ruler is a ruler because it rules over paper with with pencil. With penicillin is something different, Lucky. Any biology tips? No. I did not like biology. And I've tried to forget most of the things I learned in biology. I could probably give you, like, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And that's basically all I remember. I only took biology because I took triple science. Because I wanted to do physics. That was it. So I'm correct now. I'm not a biologist. I'm not the person to ask. I have no clue. Oh, okay, a ravine. Nice. Okay, this might have Ardite. Cat's trying. Cat. What? What? Bro was on me. The cat was an op. That cat was a major op. What? He just jumped down to try and kill me. Oh, Ferris. We do need Ferris. I think that's that is another quest done. Nice. I don't know what quest this will unlock. It's a shame it doesn't tell you where it unlocks the quest. That'd be very handy, but you know, whatever. Questing or questioning. That's what I ask myself every day, Lucky. Okay, so there's Cobalt. We can't mine Cobalt yet. We need Ardite. But I am going to mark this for later. What is the meaning of life? That's a good question that I don't think I'd be able to answer. Everyone has a different interpretation of the meaning of life. Pushing a 2 AM activity. True. I personally believe that the meaning of life is to just like enjoy it. I don't think in my mind we're here by accident. So why not use this to our advantage and just kind of like just enjoy? Do people have happiness? I'd assume so. Condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including capacity for great reproduction. Yeah. Well, I don't think that. It's just I think we're not here because like some guy was like, "Hey, we should make humans." I think we're here because like the universe was just right, and we happen to just be the first species on our planet to evolve to be like abstract thinking. So don't get me wrong, there were other species. Hell, there are other species of humans as well, but they didn't have as much abstract thinking as us, and we kind of just like locked in and killed them all. So I think that there's that to it. But I think, yeah, that's assuming we're the only species with like, well, the only sentient life form in the universe. We gotta kind of bring the happiness for so many potential people. So we gotta kind of be as happy as possible, you know, and just kind of love life, chill. Things might seem big, but they're not. We're on a rock floating in space. It's not that deep. So just like, don't worry. Can you be happy without sadness? Yes. Would you be able to tell the difference between being happy and not happy? No. But you could be happy without being sad. You just wouldn't know that you're being you're happy. You just think you're normal. But I feel like that's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. If you feel happy and feel normal, that's good. There are only so many means is more terrifying if you aren't. Oh yeah, there's plenty of hypotheses for why we are or what that means. There's two ones that spring to mind basically instantly. Which is, so we've got something called Fermi's Paradox, which was a thing theorized by the physicist Enrico Fermi, which basically says, hey, where are the aliens? If there were aliens, like, surely they would have come and said hi, or we would have seen them. So it's, yeah, that's, yeah. And there should be. There should be. If life is as common as we think it should be, there should be aliens every couple light years. If not even a little bit more. But there's not. So there might be something that is stopping them. And that brings us to another phenomenon, another theory, called the Great Filter, which is a theory to suggest that there is a great filter that all civilizations go through, and if you pass through it, well done. But most civilizations, if not all of them except us, don't. Now, we don't know what exactly this filter is. It could be... Hang on a minute. What are these? What have I just picked? What have I just found? Why are there so many of them? Okay, cool. Alright. Back to what I was saying. So, yeah, there's several great filters that we can think of. Like, maybe it was the asteroid impact that killed the dinosaurs. Maybe it was, maybe it was an ice age. Maybe it is climate change. Maybe that's like a man-made one. Because there are 6 extinction events that have happened in the lifetime of Earth. And we've gone through all of them. And you could say that those were a type of great filter. And we passed through all of them. And we're the... Whoops. Oh, no. Dog, where's my sword? Dog, where's my sword? Oh, bro. Oh, no. I'm gonna drown. This is why you should never miss input in Minecraft. Oh, no. No, please let me live. Please let me live. Oh, I'll be fine. I'm fine. We're good. We're good. It's chill. But yeah, so you could call those great filters. Then, there's also another theory, and this one doesn't really have any proof behind it, because I'm pretty sure we would have discovered it by now. But it's called the dark forest hypothesis, and this basically says that the reason why we don't get any contact from other alien civilizations is because we've got to kind of stay quiet. Otherwise, this big, scary, like, other civilization will come over to us and kill us. Think the Q from All Tomorrows, that kind of thing. If you're doing too much, they'll come and put you in your place, and you won't be a species anymore. Which I think is ridiculous, because surely we would have seen activity of that kind if it were true, and we haven't. So I don't believe in that one, but people do, and yeah, that's another thing that could be preventing alien civilizations from either contacting us or being alive. They also see stuff like dinosaurs. No, too stupid to ignore us. Well, there is that as well, because of how light works. There is always the thing of, if they're far away enough, they won't see modern-day humans. They'll see primitive humans. Like, let's say, hypothetically, they were... Let's be generous and say that they were 300 light years away. The light that they would be seeing wouldn't be, like, 2025. No, they would be seeing about 1725, give or take, depending on how far away they are, like, light-year-wise. But if they say round 300... they'd be looking at about 1725, so just as the Industrial Revolution was getting underway. Like, no cars, no phones, barely any factories. It'd still be largely people working crop fields. So that's all they would see. So there is always the chance that maybe the reason why they haven't contacted us is because they don't know we're here yet. If they're far away enough, let's say they're 1 million light years away, humans as they know it, like early humans, even like the first like Stone Age humans, don't exist yet according to them. They don't know that they are a thing. So there's always the possibility that that's why that we've never been contacted, is because they actually don't know we exist, and we just have to kind of wait it out. Because even then, to hear anything from them, it'll take another 300 years. Well, that wasn't exactly the best mining trip. We did not find anything, unfortunately. But we did have a good walk. We walked from here to here. I can't just go to show how small this map is, to be fair, once you get into it. Maybe... I'm going to head back to the volcano and see if there's anything we missed. See if there's, like, some exposed Ardite. But I think... I'd like to think aliens are real. But then again, we haven't had any proof they are yet. The closest we've got now is actually... There was a discovery a while back. Not even a while back. A couple months ago. Wait. What is that? That's kind of crazy. What is that thing? No, we'll get to that another time. Yeah, there's yeah, so they found somewhere that had the conditions for life and may potentially house life. But the issue with that is it's a cloud. That is not a cloud. I think the issue with that is it's all just potential. It could mean basically nothing. And it likely won't mean anything. Yes, it is. Alright, if you say so. What is coming up on the minimap? What enemy is that? Actually, do I want to know what enemy that is? Actually, yeah, kinda. Oh, it's a dungeon. Look, actually, it's not even a dungeon, it's a jungle temple. What? What? Just set me on fire! Who is this guy? I mean, to be fair, wait. Easy mode, easy mode. Wait, he dropped his oh, he dropped the staff. He dropped a bunch of gear. Does this have... It has unlimited uses. Oh my goodness, it... We've just got a fire staff! Oh, okay, we have to let it recharge. We do have to let it... Whoops, we may have started a forest fire. Does it hurt us? No. No, it doesn't hurt us. It looks like it does, it doesn't. Well guys, we may have accidentally just killed the forest. There is another enemy in here. Let's see if we can give him a little surprise, eh? He's downstairs. Because I hear him setting off the dispensers. Who's there? Oh no, he also... We're using the sword for this. He also has the forbidden... Oh my god, he's actually mauling me. Oh, out, we're out, we're out, we're out. Fire! Oh, I don't like this. He actually has dark magic. Wait, we got him. He's gone. Taking all these arrows. Okay, alright, nice, nice. Iron. Diamond horse armor. I will take that. Thank you. Does this open anything? We can smelt it. Oh, true, we can smelt the armor. That's a good idea. Now, you guys probably know about this, but a little OG tip. If you mine along this redstone... Wait, maybe it wasn't that redstone. Sorry, if you mine back here, there should be an extra chest that you can just take. Yeah, here we go. Little secret for you guys if you didn't know that. What do we get? You know, uncommon treasure. They were... Diamond! Okay, that was an uncommon treasure. They weren't kidding. They were not kidding at all. You can also do the levers. I can't actually remember what that opens. I think it is just these pistons here. It does this block? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it just like lets you into that bit. Yeah. That is so true, Kurt. God, it's crazy to think. I remember a time in Minecraft where, damn, we really dealt some damage, didn't we? I curse thee! We're gonna have so much fun with this, man. They travel infinitely as well. And we can use them... Oh, it actually starts fires. Whoops. Right, so note to self, do not use this at the base under any circumstances. Alright, let's go. Man, we're 2 hours into the stream already? Bro, I feel like I've just been dilly-dallying all the time. I'm pretty sure steel can mine... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure the steel can mine obsidian. You guys see where I'm going with this? Oh, no, it's not super diamond. Alright, okay, sorry, one more tier. One more tier until we can mine obsidian. We can't go to the nether just yet. Unfortunately. But hey, we're nearly there. One step closer. How? Can we look at, like... So what's super diamond level? It's Mana Steel, Elemental. So we look at Terra Steel, Elementium, Enderium. Oh, Platinum! We have Platinum! Okay, I have an idea. I have plans. Before I go through with them, though, I'm gonna check that they're doable. Blightfall Nether Portal? Oh, okay, okay. It is good that I did not do what I was about to do. You cannot go to the nether in this mod pack. It is not a thing. Good to know. The nether does not exist. So I was about to waste 2 platinum on something that would have failed. This is good information to know. Right, okay. What could we be getting on with then? I mean, we could make a lava sigil. Is that, is lava sigil difficult? It needs magma cream and a lava. Okay, that's a bit. Thoughts on Chad? Nice. It's cool. Chad's cool. Oh, it's going to annoy me because I swear we had tin. Oh, I just can't find it. Top 15 African countries. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it's like we just need the tin. You ate it? You ate the tin? Damn. Okay, lucky. Yummers. I mean, as long as you enjoyed it. Right. So I guess that's off the cards for a bit. We're not doing an ME network. Rubber? Do we have bitumen? I swear we do. I remember mining some. We do. Right, we can make rubber. I think it's just this. It is. Yes! Nice! We're getting somewhere. Rubber science. Iron tastes good, low-key. Yeah. Invar. How do we make an Invar ingot? I'm guessing it's 1 nickel, 2 iron. I think we have nickel. Do we have nickel unlocked yet? Yes, we do. It was pretty recent that we got it. It's probably in one of these. Just eat an iron. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's right. We have two nickels, so we're gonna only do one part. And actually, just so I don't have to worry about making like mathematical like block sizes, because that gets annoying. I'm just gonna make an ingot cast, and we're gonna just do it by ingots. So yeah, because then we can also get the steel out as well. It'll be so much easier to get things. Too hot and spicy. Right, now I love spices. Flint and steel. That's what I'm saying. Truth and real. You don't? I mean, fair enough. Yeah, it's not for everyone. This is done. Nice, 1 ingot. Wait. Oh, it's reacted with the iron. Oh, we need 1 more. Ooh, there's this Angmalon. What can Angmalon be used for? Alright, it's a tier 3 mining. Okay, so it's basically useless to us. As far as I'm aware. It seems like Tinker's alloy. So we don't need to worry about it at all. Cool, we've got an ingot cast now, so we can just kind of... Just extract everything from the smeltery now. Wherever Angmanon is. I love it so much. I love the wand. It's infinite use as well. It's basically, it just steals six attack damage for free. Like, we could burn down the world with this. Just keep that in mind. Wait, oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh, uh-oh, it did actually start a fire. No, not my blooms! Okay, cool, cool, it didn't reach him, it didn't reach him. It's all good. It's all good, guys, don't worry. Crisis averted. That could have been bad, though. Right, okay, so I think to make Invar, it's one part nickel, 2 parts iron. So if I put 2 nickel in, I need to put 4 iron in. Cool. Right, well that's doing its thing. I'm going to put this stuff back in chests. Nice. Two nickels and iron. Exactly, yeah. Damn, nickel goes quick. So we are roughly... we're nearly halfway through this this quest book. We've completed 139 quests out of 318. We've got 231 unlocked. So we've got 92 left that we can do right now. Right, Molten Invar. Actually, fair, we can get a casting basin. You're so productive. Alright, see you, Kurt. Good luck with your exam. So we can make Invar armor now. Okay. I'm guessing Invar armor is expensive. Okay, yeah, it's 24. So we do not have enough nickel, unfortunately. Invisible. Bro, that's not the name of the show. So we can make reinforced glass? Or hardened glass. Hardened glass. Put lead on obsidian. We can't get obsidian yet, so that is not doable. So we need to get super diamond, which is platinum. So we do need to get super diamond. So we are making a platinum pickaxe. I guess we're making, unless there's other alternatives that would be cheaper, I think we're going to be making a platinum one. Yeah, we're okay. I guess we're making a platinum one after all. Yeah. So we should only need to use one, ore for this. So we need our pickaxe head there. And I'll get the binding and rod ready. And I'm pretty sure the reinforced modifier exists in this as well. So Unless that's a later feature in Tinkers. It might be a later feature. Oh, that's a shame. We can't just get an infinite durability pickaxe this time around. Because that would have been my go-to if that was possible. Well, unfortunately, it is not. Oh, this looks so good to have, though. Right, where's our wood? There it is. Alright, so we need a tool rod. And a binding. Okay. Put these in here. And there we go. That is our platinum pickaxe created. How much... Okay, how much durability does this thing have? It doesn't say. Durability 80. Oh my god, this thing has nothing. Okay, this is... Am I gold, titanium, sulfur, titanium, carbon? No. No, I'm not. Although, considering I knew exactly what you were talking about, maybe that is up for debate. Anyway, back to the volcano we go. We're going to get some obsidian. Because it is clear we are going to need some. Can we? Just out of interest. No way. No way we can get an obsidian pickaxe. It is a mining level below. But an obsidian pickaxe is doable. I don't think it has much durability though. So I don't think we'll go out of our way together. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get. I'll get a bit and see if we need more. So you get lava, magma, or obsidian juice. You get molten obsidian. But 3 is enough for now. We only need a bit. I'm only getting some to experiment. And also some because we need molten we need obsidian and molten lead to make hardened glass. Yeah, so the platinum pickaxe is for special use only. So I'm gonna put it in this chest, and it will go here. And we'll move this. Right, so we need some lead. We've got some lead, nice. When wither fight? Good question. I don't know if we do the wither fight in this mod pack. So yeah, obsidian in the casting basin. And then we get 1 lead ore. You're bored? You're bored, are you? Okay. Damn, it's raining. Explain pseudocode. Right, so pseudocode is basically just like... It's a way of... It's a way of writing code without actually having to write code. It's to make it like... It's to make the code readable to programmers in multiple languages. How? Just kind of use more, like... I don't know how to put some... I don't know how... I can't put some now. But it's kind of just like, use more English. I don't know what you're asking from me. What do you mean, give prompt? Anyway, reinforced glass created. Wait. Enderium. Oh, Enderium has so much more. Oh, but it requires... Oh, okay, never mind. It requires a lot more. Lucky, I can't give you those examples off the top of my head. Yeah, you can. Trust me, I'd love to. It'd make my exams so much easier, but I can't. I've currently died 16 times. What? Oh my god. Okay. Explain quadratic calculations. What, like just what they are? So a quadratic is where you've got an x squared value in an equation. So like it could be like x squared plus 2x plus 1. That would be an example of a quadratic equation. And generally they ask you to find x. Now, because it's x squared, there'll be two solutions. And you can either go down two routes with finding what x is. The first route is factorization, which is where you take the... How to do it? Oh, you know, this will be easier with a whiteboard. Let me get paint.js. Let me share my... Let me... Quick little maths lesson. To be fair, this is kind of useful to me as well. So I'm not complaining. All right, cool. Well, welcome to MS Paint, but not. Just put this. Oh, that's too far back. All right. Oh, and because Streamlabs just doesn't like me. I know, I don't want to put it there. I don't want to put it there either. I want to put it there. Alright, cool. So, let me give you the rundown. Let's make this bigger. So let's say you've got the equation x squared. Can I increase the thickness of this? Not really. Okay, well, let's say you've got x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay? So, you can either... Can I type? Oh, I can. Nice. Alright. So you got 1. Factorization. So this is where you can write your two solutions in the form of brackets. And the way you do this is to find the sum and the product. Now, you're looking for the sum of the x value, so the x term, coefficient, which is 2, and the product, which is 1. Okay? Now, this is a very easy one. I've intentionally chosen these numbers because it makes it so much easier. Now, if you think, what sums to 2 that also multiplies to 1? And the answer to this is very simple. The answer is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we know that it's going to be 1 on both sides. So both of your roots are x plus 1. Oh, no, wait. No, this is right. X plus 1 and x plus 1. And because these are the same, we can write this as x plus 1 squared. Just make it a bit nicer. And then, to find x, we have to find the value that makes this 0. So x plus 1 equals 0. If we subtract 1 from both sides, we get that x equals minus 1. Does that make sense? Actually, just to fact check, I'm going to put this in my calculator quickly. So we've got 1, 2, and 1. And there we go. X equals minus 1. What about the x squared? You can ignore the x squared unless it is like 2x squared or 3x squared. Then you have to worry about it. But I think at GCSE, they'd be really mean if they ask you to if they ask you to do a 2x one. No, they will? Alright, okay. Let's do a 2x one then. So this is where we're going to use something called the quadratic equation, which is a bit... Smoke off too modded. No, for real, for real. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're taking a 5-minute break because Lucky's got his maths exam soon, and he wanted me to go over quadratic equations. So I guess we're doing that now. We'll be back to Minecraft in a sec. I need to show him how the quadratic equation works. So let's say we'll say 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. So this is going to be, this is method 2. This is method 2. This is called, this is the I don't know what that is. Right, so this is method 2, the quadratic equation. So this is a pretty messy formula at a first glance. So we're going to be using the formula called negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now, this looks awful. This looks terrible. But it's not that bad once you start substituting values in. So, the a, b, and c in this are your coefficients of your quadratic. So, a is going to be the coefficient of x squared, which is 2. B is going to be the coefficient of x, which is also 2. And c is going to be your value on the end, which is 1. So a is 2, b is 2, c is 1. So we can now rewrite this as negative 2. I'll do the positive root first. So we're going to go plus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 lots of 2 times 1 over 2 lots of 2. And if we put this into our calculator, we get this to equal... Well, if 1 was a 0. It wouldn't be in the equation. But you could just call it 0. So let's say your 2x, you didn't have a 2x, so it was 2x squared plus 1. You would say there's 0x, so your coefficient would be 0. So this gets us a root of Math error? Oh, because I'm trying to do a negative. Okay, sorry. No, this is my mistake. I've chosen a bad example. Because we're trying to do a negative root, it's having a bit of a pissy fit. So I'm guessing this will be this will be an imaginary number. Yeah, it is. Sorry, my mistake. I chose a bad example. I should have stayed the same one. Right. Okay. So no more 2. Actually, no. Yes, 2. Otherwise, this example won't work. We'll go with like 4 here or something. We just need B to be big. So 4, 4, 4. Okay, so -4 plus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 lots of 2 lots of 1 over 2a. Syntax error, great. Oh, it's got to put a bracket there. So, okay, this might look messy for GCSE, but we get x equals -2 plus root 2 over 2. And then to find the second root, we just put the exact same equation, but we change the plus sign after the negative b to a minus, which gets us -2 plus root 2 over 2. Now, these might look similar, but the difference here is that instead of it being -2 plus root 2 over 2 is -2 plus root 2 over 2. And those would be your 2 x values. And that's how you use the quadratic equation. Anyway, back to Minecraft, because, you know, that's what the stream's about. Okay. What were we doing? But Lucky, do you kind of get it? Do you get it? Well, let's go mining one more time, then we'll finish off the stream. A little, yeah. The more you practice, the easier it'll get. My advice with maths would be practice as much as you can. Because the only way you get better at maths is if you do more maths. 743 and 856. Yeah, they can be quite big, but -856. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Alright, okay. We're looking for... Oh, do we want to look for deep iron? No. What's a quick and easy one that we haven't got yet? Rubracium. You know what? Rubracium, sure. Is that an easy one? Sure. Yeah, guess we can go to the desert. Great, you learned a lot. Good to know. Good to know. I'm glad you learned a lot. Right, we're taking the platinum pickaxe for a spin. Let's go, guys. So we need to go to the desert. Desert oasis. And we just need to find a cave. Is that a cave? No way, right? I mean, that looks like a sky stone down there. Where is a full-blown cave? I'd be very surprised. Okay, no, it is a sky stone. Interesting. Wait. This is the remnant of a desert temple. Why is there a desert temple here? You know what? I'm not complaining. Free desert temple. What do each of the buses do like? Is this a computer science question? I need... yeah, please be more specific. God, this is terrible. You know what? No, I take it back. 3 diamonds. Yeah, you know what? Okay, that was good. Right, okay, so... yeah. So you got the data bus, which is the bus that transfers data from secondary storage into RAM. Then you've got the address bus, which sends memory address locations to the memory address register. And then you've got the control bus that sends control signals from the control unit to the rest of the components in the computer, well, CPU. These 3 together act as something called the system bus. And, yeah, just kind of just chill little guys. What do each of the registers do? There are so many registers that I wouldn't be able to explain them all in 5 minutes. Let's see here. Yeah, there are so many registers. Try it. Fine. Right. Okay. So we're gonna start off easy with the ALU, or the arithmetic logic unit, which is the it's the register that performs all the mathematical calculations and shift operations in the CPU. Then you've got the accumulator, which stores the results of the calculations done in the in the ALU. Then you've got the memory address register, which gets the address of the next instruction to be taken, grabbed from memory using the address bus. Then you've got the memory data register, which stores the memory location of data that needs to be read from or has just been written to. Then next you've got the CIR, the current instruction register, which executes the stores the current instruction being executed. You don't need to know this for GCSE, but I need to know it for A-level. The opcode of the current instruction being executed is stored in the CIR. Then you've got the program counter, which stores the value of the next address to be taken from memory. Sorry, the location of the next address to be taken from memory. Then you've got the control unit, which you can think of as the brain of the CPU. It's the part of the CPU that sends the control signals and manages. It regulates the clock speed. It regulates all that kind of stuff. The stuff of the function of the processor is dependent on the control unit. Then you've got the clock, which ticks at a certain rate, which is your clock speed, usually measured in gigahertz. It's at a fixed rhythm, fixed rate, and that's your clock. I think that's most of them, but I feel like I'm missing a pretty important one. But no, I think that's... I'm pretty sure that's all of them, you know? Just realised I've kind of been wandering the desert for a little while. I'm trying to find a cave, and I can't. So, you know what? That's a future me problem. I think maybe we call it here for the stream, because we've been live for, 2.5 hours. So, we've gotten a decent amount done. It doesn't look like it, because there's been, like, major changes to the base. But we've gone up 2 pickaxe tiers. So that's definitely something. What's the ETA clock? The what? The ETA clock rate? I don't know what the ETA clock rate is. Clock speed or cores? Oh, what's better, clock speed or cores? It depends what you're looking for. Cores will allow a process called threading, which is where you can execute multiple instructions at what seems to be the same time. Actually, no, sorry, no, that's something else. That's multitasking. No, so having multiple cores does allow you to process multiple instructions at the same time, like one on each different core. But if they've got a low clock speed, let's say, for example, you've got 5 cores that all have 1 gigahertz clock speed. So they'll all be doing 1 billion instructions a second. Now, let's say you also have a 5 gigahertz 1 core. That will also be doing 5 billion a second. They'll have the same, even though there's more cores, because they have less clock speed. It'll actually be the same amount of instructions done per second. So generally you need to look for a healthy mix of a reasonably high clock speed with a reasonably high amount of cores to have the best experience. Because let's say you've got 6 cores that are all 3 gigahertz. That's a combined total of 18 gigahertz of clock speed. Compared to a single core processor that might have like 4 or 5, you've got 3 times the speed. What's the difference? So clock speed is an individual core on a CPU will process that many instructions per second. But the amount of cores on a CPU is how many things it's got that can process instructions. That's the easiest way I can describe it. Yeah, it's crazy. We've come a long way from using just this little cave down here. Time and cause brains. I wouldn't call it reaction time. It's more just like processing speed. Like the clock speed is how much it can do per second, and the cause is how many things can do that much per second. So it's like when you hear people talking about their CPU, like for example, on my CPU, I have 6 cores, 3.5 gigahertz, which means I have 6 cores going at 3.5 billion instructions per second. So my total, if they were all running at absolute maximum, my total output for my cores would be somewhere in the range of 21 gigahertz per second. So I'll be able to process 21 billion instructions per second if all of my CPUs were at 100%, or all of my cores were at 100% usage. That's what that means. Right, we need to start thinking of more chests to place down. I'll start putting them over here, you know. Right, I think we're gonna finish up. So, thank you all for watching. Got some good progress done. Stay tuned for next time, where we try and get more ores and maybe build a storage room. We'll see. But I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Alright, cool. Okay. Sorry, that was the video ending. Stream's not done yet. We've still got top chatter. Exactly, I know. I know. Don't worry. I didn't forget. Oh my goodness. No way. How does he know? How does Lucky know? Alright, so, there have been 1,001 messages this week, 514 from Tuesday, 483 from today, and here are the top chatters. My glasses. No way you saw it from my glasses. There's no way. So, number 1 is Lucky with 504. Number 2 is Kurt with 464. Number 3 is Turtle with 167. Number 4 is Wraith with 58. Number 5 is Luna with 51. Number 6 is Alex with 35. Number 7 is QZ with 6. Number 8 is Yes with 6. Number 9 is Lulama with 5. Number 10 is myself with 3. Number 11 is Ruin with 3. Number 12 is Kobe with 3. Number 13 is Hananoki with 2. Number 14 is Distri with 2. Number 15 is Crazy Dog with 1. Number 16 is Kevin with 1. And number 17 is Lalun with 1. Okay, cool. Good stream. Good talk. We're going to be locking in soon. So stay tuned for that. But thank you all for watching. It's been a good stream. See you all next week. Well, see you all on Tuesday. I think we'll do Hive on Tuesday, but after that we'll start study streams. So see you all on Tuesday for Hive. Number 298, I think. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.